Before I start, I must thank Shri Mataji because it is only she who could shape our life so far, and because of her grace, we are for so many years at her lotus feet.
आणि म्हणून मी गेले. गेल्यानंतर आम्ही लांबच बसलो, कारण मी काही त्यावेळेला सहयोग करत नव्हते आणि श्रीमाताईंची पूजा चालू होती. तर ते भजन ऐकताना श्रीमाताईंच्या डोळ्यात पाणी भरून आलं आणि ते सगळ्यांना दिसलं. आम्ही शेवटी बसलो होतो. खूप खूप गैवरून आलं त्यांना. ते संपल्यानंतर पुन्हा श्रीमाताजी म्हटले अजून एखादं म्हणून.
The road I had to go home with was one of the steepest in Bristol. I ran all the way home and I said, that's it, I found it.
I think it was, that first encounter was extremely powerful, and it sort of defines your whole life within Sadh Yuga afterwards. You really feel that it is unique, you know, like she gives you something so powerful that it gives you an opportunity to recognize her, and I think that's what happened at that time.
We had 3 shops and I was running all the time and working all the time and do. And after that I could relay TVs, the whole thing, and we lost everything, and that was the best moment in my life. Wow, it's much like this blue sky here, and before you didn't even saw it, that this blue, like this blue is not the same than this blue on this side, but still the things are not outside. It's really what is happening is inside. And more you can go in the heart. I mean, the source of love is in our heart. When she was in Strasbourg also, she told us, because somebody said, but Shri Mataji, you are so pure, how we can become pure? And then she just laughed and she said, well, I'm like a soap, use me, use my photograph, and you know, a soap will never get dirty when you use it. And even I am the source of all the soaps, so just use me. So
Shri Mataji cooked us a meal, and in the meal she put many chilies in the meal, so it was very hot. It was like a curry, which was very hot. And because Shri Mataji had cooked the meal, we felt obliged to eat the meal and to eat all the chilies. And then afterwards, when Mother heard this, she laughed and said, oh, you should have taken the chilies out. So it was quite an amusing situation. But the great significance and beauty of that situation is that how we had gone up to the top of the mountain to see this Swayambhu of Shri Mataji, which appeared from the Mother Earth thousands of years ago, and then a place where Shri Markandeya predicted the advent of Shri Mataji. And then we had returned from the mountain to eat a meal which had been cooked by the same person.
Shri Mataji gave out lots of presents. So when it came to give me a present, she ran out. So I was thinking, oh no, you know, you can't be disappointed, because, so I left it like that. But after a few weeks, I thought, let me just find out, you know, if something has turned up. So I don't know if there's a word for it, naughty or whatever. I said to Shri Mataji, oh, you mentioned that you were going to give me a present, but at the time, and she turned to me and she said, don't you feel it? And I was, in those few weeks, I could feel within myself, my whole body becoming more ultra-sensitive and feeling more things. So what she was explaining to me, that she'd given me a present, but it wasn't something physical, but I hadn't put two and two together.
A very strong inner voice coming to me, and that very strong inner voice was saying that be prepared, a very big responsibility is coming to you. After 6 months, then we got the news that Uncle Douglas and Devyani wants to come to India, and they need a family who can look after them.
When they found out who we were, and that we were in fact some of the very first regular Sahaja yogis, they said no. They jumped on us and they said, we want them here. Forget about that, we'll look after them. So it's sort of Deepak and Parul that you should thank more than I. I'm just the meat in the gravy.
We are now enjoying each and every day, say every moment, with the vibrations, with the collectivity, and with the early times with Shri Mataji.
You didn't need to be close to her physically, because from where she was, with a glance, with a smile, something, she was answering to what was in your heart or in your head, in the middle of the crowd. And this is when I came to discover that she was a cosmic personality, and she was capable of giving so many things to so many people.
When it's needed, you know, the divine can really pour its blessings, and it works out in the most... And that was a time, of course, when we had the financial crisis. And when in Europe, I mean, everybody's humor and mood was absolutely grim and dark, you know. And for us, it was a time full of light, full of blessings, and full of beautiful things.
We are all one family, though we are from different nation, different background, but as a Sahaja Yogi, we are one.
Every time when I really had difficulties, Shri Mataji was there showing you you're not alone. Every time, every time.